내로는 و ممکن ما رو در این موضوع شناسایی کنم. تشکر زیاد من هم Mr. Sohail, we have 7 minutes.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and the coordinator and organizer of the unit conference in Dushanbe. However, it was my first time coming to Tajikistan, but I hope it will not be the last. Walking around the beautiful people, the beautiful country, and the beautiful vicinity. I like them all, and I hope to be here again and again. However, I'm from a different background. I'm not an expert on IT or ICT. I'm from a political background. I got my PhD in political economy. Currently, I am the director of the Center for Strategic Research Diplomacy for Afghanistan. What I'm talking today is the interdependency or regional interdependency through economic cooperation in the region. As far as you understand that the NATO came to Afghanistan, I mean the American-led NATO came to Afghanistan in the region, one of the job or one of the plan was to fight against terrorism, but at the same time, before to leave Afghanistan or leave the region, they also thought about a project. It is called the strategy called the tie-binding strategy or regional interdependency. This program actually, they're trying to do it through different methods or different ways. One of them is of course, the topping in Turkmenistan, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. The second is the CASA 1000. It is an electricity project in Central Asia and South Asia. Then the New Silk Road. Of course, this project or this strategy has some positive visions. The NATO wanted to have in the region the lasting peace and security, also economic development, and also for job creation and also employment, and for communication and transportation and for free flow of trade, business, and money, and also develop the labor marketplace in the region, and also to develop the GDP of the region, and also the poverty reduction, and also lessening the gap between the poor and the rich. Besides all these positive steps or positive imagination that they were trying to focus in the region to build a best relations for the region, but it has some negative aspects as well. Or I can say that beside having a dependency through cooperation or economic cooperation in the region, it has some negative impact. One of the negative impacts, I think, is the problem or the competition, the negative competition between India and Pakistan. These two rival countries, they want to misuse such a situation, and at the same time, the rivalry between Iran and the United States, because in some of the projects that Iran has excluded, especially in Taipei, because the Taipei is an American project that to exclude the Iranian. And also, at the same time, this can convince the negative competition between Russia and the United States, because the Russians want to build a Eurasia, and the United States want to block it. And also, of course, there is cooperation between Russia and the United States in Shanghai, in the BRICS, or some other strategic ties or relations. As far as you know, the president of China, after his first selection, he came to Russia. But there are tactical, and of course there are some problems in that area. I think there are some factors which destroy such an opportunity in the name of the regional cooperation or regional interdependency. One of the factors to me is the new strategy of the United States. The new strategy of Obama is called C5. This C5 means 5 steps for the United States national security. Number one is the United States, or President Obama called it the spending priority in order. Everybody knows that the United States want to cut its defense budget around $460 billion. It affects that relation or this project. Secondly, the rebalancing of the American geopolitical focus. As far as you know, that in the past, the United States worked on the Middle East and also on Central Asia and South Asia. Now the United States is shifting from Central Asia and also from Middle East to the Asia Pacific. It means that we will face some problems. And at the same time, the United States is trying to reform the global economy, pays more attention to the European crisis, economic crisis, rather than to the Middle East and also to Afghanistan or Central Asia. And the other problem is the United States is now, President Obama called the war on terror is the end or the stop. Now they have a new strategy to fight terrorism. It is called the drone strikes. And also, United States is nowadays very busy with cyber security. So all these factors could have a negative impact on the relation in the region. But as far as I know, the worst factor in this region can destroy the relation between South Asia, Afghanistan, and the Central Asia is the drug factor. As far as you know, that in Afghanistan we have the drug trafficking, drug producing, and drug processing industry. This industry established or produces 90% of the world drugs. And also you know that the narcoterrorism is a main factor that which destroys the regional economy and the regional politics. So, and also, you know that the Afghan drugs, which reaches the region, it kills millions of people around the globe. And besides that, you know that the main resource or fund for the terrorism is the drugs produced in Afghanistan. And also, this production of the drugs and narcotics can help or fund the terrorist organization not only in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, or in South Asia, in Central Asia, but also in Europe, in the United States, and elsewhere. And besides that, this money also goes to the pockets of the organized criminals who destroys the values of democracy, the values of the human rights, and whatsoever. the idea is how to tackle this problem, which can block the development of the region, is to find a best possible solution or a joint or a cooperation to tackle down the drug affairs or drug problem in the region. As far as I know, that in 2014 or 2014, NATO will leave this region. So before they leave, or some of the NATO forces will stay in Afghanistan, the most priority after that should be focused on how to tackle down the narco-terrorism in the region. As I said before, the narco-terrorism destroys the democracy and human values all over the globe. So we need, all the democratic nations and democratic countries need to join hands and cooperate and to block this phenomena at the world levels. And also, I hope in the next mandate of the NATO, the war on drug or the war on narco-terrorism should be the most essential priorities. So these are the things that could help in one way or the other to establish a good relation between the region, the Central Asia and South Asia, and then through Afghanistan. If we don't pay attention to such a phenomena, and I'm sure that the benefits that could have through the interdependency project in Afghanistan or in the region they want, I think that will destroy all of them and there will be nothing. So for that we need to have a program that we all can fight together the narco-tourism, the drug affairs, and overall the organized crime. So my hope is to work together and find a best possible way, maybe through the IT or ICT or some other means to tackle down. And I hope for the best, and thank you very much again. And I hope this will not be the first, and we will have more and more exchange of views to finalize the problem in the region. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I